Aló, Vito, si usted en la casa. Me trae un caldo de agua, por favor.
Oh, the Kingsmen did. Our team, yeah. I think the score was 10-0. So we did pretty well. Yeah, nice to meet you. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that by any means. I have to talk about the team and try to make a sound for it.
I don't think so.
What was the question?
Thank you.
Of course.
Where are you from, Chris?
Well, I've lived a few places. I grew up in California, and then I went to high school in Colorado and went to college in Indiana. So
Are you back from Philly?
I moved to North Carolina about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. So
Liking it so far?
yeah, it's great. I'm in the apartments with all the guys.
Okay, good.
It's been good. So we're enjoying it.
Snowstorm right now?
What's up?
Is there a snowstorm coming this weekend?
I've heard they're supposed to get some weather.
Yeah.
But then again, last weekend there were about 2 inches of snow and all the shops shut down and everything, and I was standing there like, this is nothing.
Yeah, no kidding.
But so who knows what we're actually getting this weekend.
But you know what? You don't put everything you got into it. Right? Yeah. Loving it now.
It's time for Game 2 of today's doubleheader. The Kingsmen victorious against Esperanza in game number 1 by a score of 10-0. Noah Entrikin, Jake Donaldson, and Tate Johnston came in and pitched great, and Micah Irving is looking to pick up right where they left off. It's the Kingsmen and Cano baseball here, Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Game 2 of 4 that the KBA will play throughout this Dominican Republic trip. And for the black and gold, they're looking to have just as much success in Game 2 as they did Game 1 of the doubleheader. They roll out a slightly different starting nine. We'll go defensively here in Game 2 with the Kingsmen as the road team. Matt De La Cruz in left field. Caden McNeil's out in center. Brody Winant in right. Harris Clark, the third baseman. Jake Donaldson's at short. Logan Daniels, second baseman. Dino Catani's the first baseman. Irving, once again, the starting pitcher, with Christian Burney doing the catching for the Kingsmen. We'll go through the batting order in the bottom of the first. I guess the Kingsmen are actually the home team for this Game 2 of the doubleheader. We may have traveled a little bit for this game, but you look around the stands, and it's a pretty good Kingsmen crowd here for Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Good crowd on hand for what should be a fun ball game. Scheduled for 6 innings. We'll see how we do time-wise. Plenty of daylight in sunny San Pedro. Mike Irving gets us started with the right-hand pitch, and he threw it over top of the leadoff hitter's head. It's ball 1. What a pitch, Mike Irving out of the windup. Right-handed bat at the plate, and it's a pop-up foul, hooking to the right side and out of play for strike 1. Once again, the infield for the Kingsmen: Clark, Donaldson, Daniel, and Catani left to right, with Burney behind the dish catching Micah Irving. 1-1, Micah out of the windup, getting set, and fires the fastball, and it hit about the same spot on the cage that the first pitch did. 2 balls and 1 strike. Might be giving our team photographer for the day, Preston Hudak, a bit of a scare.
There's another one.
Cano baseball wearing the red uniforms today. I think we showed up to the ballpark thinking it was going to be a doubleheader against Esperanza. Cano baseball here for game 2 wearing all reds. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Up and in fastball that Irving blew by the leadoff man. The Kingsmen summer team, when we were back out here in July, they did take on Cano baseball in their opening game of that trip. Not sure if this is the same roster or maybe a younger group, but it's a swing and a miss and a strikeout as Micah Irving starts off this game with the K, and then Christian Burney threw the ball into right field. But there's one down in the top of the first. Irving pitching to the 2-hole after the strikeout. Christian Burney doing the catching for game 2 after Ritzma handled game 1. That fastball is up and in for ball 1, caught by Burney, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Right-handed hitter settles in an open stance, and the yellow batting gloves, they'll stay put as that one up and in again. Irving's missed that spot a couple of times now, and it's 2-0. Certainly keeping the Cano hitters on their toes early. Outfield once again for the Kingsmen. De La Cruz, McNeil, and Winan, left to right. 2-0 pitch. That's a swinging strike at the letters. And the bat was under the baseball, 2-1. The Cano hitter adjusting the chain around his neck. Now brings the bat up to his right shoulder, and he's ready. 2-1 for Irving out of the windup. Another fastball, this one just upstairs, 3-1 to count.
It was just like grass.
3-1 pitch, hitters count. Irving deals a fastball, and it is come up empty by the hitter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. Full count. Irving looking to retire back-to-back. And he goes off speed and does the job. Back-to-back strikeouts for Micah Irving. And there's 2 away in the top half of the first. He'd gone nearly exclusively fastball to open up this game and then took some speed off when it counted. And there's quickly 2 away for Cano. Left-handed hitter into the box wearing the number 14. The green sliding glove in his back pocket. Irving's first pitch. At the letters, but maybe just a bit high. It's called a ball, 1-0. Irving looking to go 1-2-3 here in this first. But he's behind 2-0 again as that one missed up and away. Two balls, 1 strike. Or rather, that is the count now. It was 2-0, and that one found the outside edge, so now it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, that's outside, 3-1. Hitters count here for Cano. Irving, 2 strikeouts already in the frame. 3-1 pitch. And he loses them. It's a walk. To first base goes the 3-hole for Cano, and they'll bring their cleanup to the dish here with 2 gone in the first. First pitch. Slider, top of the zone, a called strike. and it is 0-1. First pitch strike. Irving is thrown, and it comes at a good time. It's 0-1 to the 4-hole hitter, man on first. Couple steps of a lead, and Irving will check on him. He's back in standing up. Catani applies the tag, but too late. When the Kingsmen come to hit, it'll be McNeil, Waters, and Bernie. 1, 2, 3 to lead off the first. Here's our Irving's 0-1. Runner on the move. It's outside. The throw from Bernie led Daniel a little up the line. He got his glove on it, but not enough to have a play. It's a stolen base, and the count 1-1. Ball and a strike. Irving into the stretch. Checks on second, comes home, and gets the swing and a miss on a slider to make it 1-2. A strike away from getting out of this inning. The Kingsmen blanked Esperanza in game 1 of today's 2-game set. They'd love to get out of the first inning with a 0 on the board against Cano. Runner leading off second, 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Bernie applies the tag, and the inning is over. 3 strikeouts for Micah Irving in the first, and the Kingsmen will bat when we return. It's the 2026 DR trip right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Let's go one.
Bottom of the first here, it's the Kingsmen Baseball Academy and Cano Baseball. It's Caden McNeil to lead it off. He hit 10th in game 1. He moves all the way up to the top for game 2. Takes a fastball low of the belt for strike 1. It's Caden McNeil, then Ryan Waters, Christian Bernie in the 3 spot, Gummy Hart in cleanup, Harris Clark batting 5th, Dino Catani 6th. 0-1 pitch coming up. Here it is, and it is lashed into left field. Down the line, and a fair ball, one hops the wall. McNeil around first, heading to second. Throw comes in from left field, and it's a stand-up double for Caden McNeil to open up the ball game for the Kingsmen offensively. He ripped that baseball. The rest of the batting order for the Kingsmen is as follows. Logan Daniel in the 7 spot, Jake Donaldson, the shortstop, batting 8th, Brody Winant hitting 9th, and then Matt De La Cruz in the 10 hole. McNeil starts off the Kingsmen strong. Here's Ryan Waters. He's the EH in this game, and he takes a big hack and comes up empty on strike 1. The Kingsmen already a man in scoring position. McNeil with a little bit of speed to him, playing center field. Pitcher will have to keep a bit of an eye on him. It's inside, well low as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right on left matchup. Waters awaits his next pitch. Here it is. And it just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Waters in game 1, just 0 for 1 because he walked twice, but he did score. And now he cracks 1 foul, heading toward the group of fans down the left field line. I think that may have bounced and hit somebody, but everybody appears all right. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waters back into the left-handed batter's box with McNeil leading off the second base. Christian Burney, the catcher, awaits his chance. 2-2. Curveball, low and in. That had a lot of break to it, but it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Payoff pitch coming up to Ryan Waters. Here it is. And he comes up empty with the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 gone for the Kingsmen, and here is Christian Burney. Christian Burney, the only player from this Kingsmen Baseball Academy team that's already been here down on the DR trip with the Kingsmen. He played for the summer team this last year. I know he was excited to be back with this new group of guys. Curveball down the middle of the plate for a called strike 1. Burney in the 3-hole today. First game action of the trip after he sat game 1. McNeil still on second after the leadoff double in a scoreless game. Pitcher spins and throws to second. McNeil back in with a dive.
En la Villa Olímpica. Sí, pásate por allá, por favor. Sí, lo voy a llamar ahora mismo.
Burney readies himself, and we'll have to wait some more. The throw goes to second again, and McNeil is back in again. From the stretch, the right-hander for Cano comes forward now. And Burney pops it up. Shallow center field. The shortstop going back. Center field coming in. He's called off by the shortstop. And I think the center fielder came up with that ball. Wow. Very awkward catch in shallow center. But the play is made to retire Burney, and McNeil stays put on second base. So here is Montgomery Hart, designated hitter, in the cleanup spot after he batted a bat third in game 1. Had a sac bunt, a strikeout, and a walk, in which he came in to score. Watches the first pitch fastball go by, and it's in there, in the upper half of the zone, strike 1. If the inning continues, we'll see Harris Clark for the first time at the hot corner today in the 5 spot for the Kingsmen. 0-1. And that ball hit flied out to left field into the corner. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. McNeil will stroll in. Hart got a really late break going to second. I'm not sure if he thought that ball was foul. That's a really long single for Montgomery Hart, but it scores a run. Kingsmen strike first once again. They played a run in the first inning, and it's 1-0 over Cano. Here's Harris. Right on right matchup. Hart leads off of first. And the pitcher steps off. That back foot move over to first, keeping Gummy honest. Here's the pitch. Clark comes up empty on that high fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 gets by the catcher. It's off the backstop. Hart goes first to second, and the Kingsmen once again have a man in scoring position here in the first inning. Count even at 1 for Clark. The inning continues. We'll see Dino Catani.
Oh, yeah.
One 1 pitch to Clark. He laces one to left field. Coming in on it, the left fielder not going to get there, and it's by him on a bounce. Hart scores. Harris Clark fell over running from first to second. He gets up and recovers. He's into second base, and another run comes in to score. Harris Clark gets himself to second base. A second run comes in for the Kingsmen. It's 2-0, and the offense is once again looking good from the jump. Dino Catani, the lefty bat, in, and the first pitch is in there for a strike, inner edge. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. And that one's popped up, foul ground. It might stay in play. The catcher chases, and it just evades him out of play into the bushes. No balls, 2 strikes. Catani trying to keep this inning alive. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Cano in inning number 2. The Kingsmen have brought 6 to the plate so far in the first. 2-strike pitch to Dino. Curveball, sat on it long enough to drive it foul to the first base side, and he stays alive. Clark wasn't breaking on that 2-strike pitch, but he got a big secondary, trying to score on any ball hit to the outfield. Another 2-strike pitch. Clark way off the second base. Now he breaks for third. Catani lifts it to right. Right fielder coming in on it, camps, and makes the catch to end the inning. 2 runs come in for the Kingsmen. They're up 2-0 here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Now, right? You got the vehicle?
Second inning here in San Pedro. Kingsmen and Cano baseball 2-0 after inning number 1. Micah Irving, 3 strikeouts in the first frame and trying to keep it going here in the second. First pitch, fastball, and that swing was way under the baseball that time, 0-1 off the swinging strike. No balls, 1 strike. Irving out of the windup, takes a deep breath and comes home. And another fastball, blew it by him again, 0-2. As the leadoff man in an 0-2 hole. Open stance for the hitter. Irving deals. Went to the slider and missed just high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nearly had him with the 0-2. Irving now trying to get him with the 1-2. Shakes off Bernie. Now he finds something he likes. Here it is. And there's the off speed. Got him this time. 4 outs recorded, all 4 by way of the K. One down in the second.
Griff, you feeling yourself today?
He's got to use some commentary. Commentary wording. That's hard.
Red? What are they paying you back there?
One down here in the top of the second. Cano trails 2-0. Irving's first pitch goes back to the fastball, and it's fouled off to the cage, 0-1. Ahead of the hitter once again. Here's the 0-1 out of the windup for Micah. And it was upstairs with the fastball that time. Count even at 1. One and 1. Curveball swung on and missed. A lot of break to that one. 1-2. Right-handed hitter wearing the number 3 in red for Cano baseball, trying to get the ball in play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Irving's got another one. Tipped into the glove on the fastball. That's 5. 2 gone in the top of the second. Irving with 2 down and the base is empty. First pitch, swung on and missed. Everything coming smoothly to Irving, and the batter going to call time, maybe try to disrupt the flow of things a little bit. When the Kingsmen come up in the bottom of the second, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Logan Daniel, Jake Donaldson, Brody Winan set to hit for the black and gold. That pitch popped up into fair territory. Daniel calls off Catani, and Logan Daniel makes the catch to end the inning. Mike Irving retires the side in order. And we head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Kingsmen lead here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
We went to that Genesis.
Oh, restaurant?
No,
Into the bottom of the second, Logan Daniel leading things off for the Kingsmen. Righty back on the mound for Cano, his first pitch. Up and in with the fastball. Logan Daniel gets out of the way.
And the last people to leave.
there's only one other group.
Little update on Tristan Harless for you. He's fine. That eye of his swelled up quite a little bit, but feeling okay. No concussion symptoms as that one swung on and missed by Logan Daniel. Doubtful to play in this game too today, just as a precaution, though he wants to be out there. Daniel grounds one to third base, fielded cleanly, 2 shuffles and a high throw that sailed into right. Into fair territory, Daniel ran to second, and it almost cost him. He's in there because of a wild throw. He would have been out by 2 steps had that throw from the first baseman been accurate to second. But Daniel reaches second base off of the ground ball. So Daniel's on second base. Here's Jake Donaldson.
Jake.
Ball 1 high. Jake Donaldson, the shortstop, came in a relief pitching role in game 1. His first at bat. Short stoppage from our home plate umpire, and we go back underway. Donaldson, then Wynant, then Matt De La Cruz. Donaldson pops up the bunt. Catcher tracking, and he runs out of time to get to that baseball. It's a foul ball.
Air dry. Air dry.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, it's just like being on the farm. Just like being on the farm.
No, I've already seen it.
1 ball, 1 strike to Donaldson. Keeps the bat on his shoulder this time and then slashes 1 foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes off of the foul ball. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. The Kingsmen brought 6 to the dish in inning number 1, scored 2. Looking to add on some more here.
Yeah.
Two-strike pitch to Donaldson. Went with the off-speed, but hung it well high of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Love it. Love it.
Best sound ever.
2-2. Daniel way off a second. They throw that way, and he's back safely. Daniel's trying to cheat a little bit with a shuffle and get a break for third. The pitcher looked over 1 extra time and caught Daniel by surprise. He's lucky to be back. See what he does here. Stays put. 2-2 pitch at the knees. Called a ball. Pitcher on the mound certainly disagreed with the home plate umpire on that one. It's 3-2. Donaldson looking to take full advantage of the opportunity in front of him. Brody Weinert on deck. 3-2. That one's on the inside edge. And a called strike 3 to get Donaldson.
I had to come sit in the shade. I was getting that sun is kicking my balls.
Brody Wynant to the plate, 1 out. Runner still on second, and Logan Daniel not being held on much here. Off speed on the first pitch, dips in there for a called strike. Brody batting in the 9 spot today, came in as a pinch runner late in game 1 against Esperanza. A spin and a throw to second. Daniel back with a dive.
When I got the thing last night,
Popped up, foul, tracking at the catcher, but he's run out of room by about 8 feet. And it's out of play. Brody digging in, trying to move Logan up if nothing else, with 1 down in the second. The pitch from the righty, tails outside. Matthew De La Cruz on deck in the 10 hole for the Kingsmen. Then we'll see the top of the order. Two-strike pitch to Brody, and he swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cano on the mound, and De La Cruz will come up with 2 away and a man on second. Daniel reached on an error to begin the inning, and he has stayed put on second since then with back-to-back strikeouts from Donaldson and Wynant. The first pitch ball to De La Cruz. Matthew De La Cruz, a later addition to this academy team, Gastonia native. A spin pick down to second once again. Time called by Coach Hudak. Wanted to talk with De La Cruz. 2 hands on the shoulders usually means he might have missed a sign. De La Cruz resets after the quick coaches conference. Daniel strides off of second. Quick pitch from the man on the mound. It's low and away. A righty fastball tailed away from the hitter. 2 balls, no strikes. If the inning continues, we'll see Caden McNeil again, who doubled and scored in the bottom of the first. 2-0 pitch on the inside corner. Right on right matchup. DLC digs in. Here's the 2-1. He watches it go. Outside corner fastball. And the count is even at 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cano baseball here in the second. Looking to make it 3 and escape the second unscathed. De La Cruz trying to extend this second inning and bring the top of the order back around. 2-2 pitch. Just off the outside corner. And the count runs full to De La Cruz. Big moment early in this game, 3-2. De La Cruz fights it off, sends it to the trees. Matt resetting himself, brings the bat to his right shoulder, and he's ready. 3-2. Runner on the move, and Daniel. Curveball frozen. That ends the inning. 3 strikeouts in a row from Cano baseball. We head to the third, 2-0. The Kingsmen still lead. It's the 2026 DR trip right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
You good? I know.
Into the third we go. Micah Irving back out onto the mound. 2 great innings for the kid so far, and his first pitch high and in for ball 1. Right-hander in the batter's box to start the third, wearing the number 8 for Cano. Twirling that blue bat on his shoulder, and now takes a big swing and a miss to even the count. 1-1. Irving so far in the contest, 5 strikeouts.
No, I didn't think so.
1 ball, 1 strike. Out of the windup, the pitch is down the middle for a called strike. 1-2.
That's the problem. We don't have.
Yeah. Another punchline.
It's not worth getting because
Every. The last big snow.
2-strike pitch. Irving trying to start the third inning strong. He'll step off, reset things.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Which is probably even worse. We'll get it.
Irving back on the mound. Here's the 2-strike offering. It's fouled off. Into the backstop it goes. Cano baseball, just the 1 base runner so far. Haven't had much in response to the offense of KBA in this one. Another 2-strike offering. Goes off speed, missed up. Perhaps a bit outside as well. The count runs 2-2. Two. Got him. Another strikeout for Micah Irving. And that's 6.
No punchline.
Left-handed hitter in for Cano. First pitch high for Micah Irving. 1-0. 1-0 from Irving. And there's a swing and a miss. Outside fastball. tried to slow down his bat to reach it and came up empty, 1-1. Infield for the Kingsmen, Clark, Donaldson, Daniel, and Catani. Likely the last inning here for Irving, with action in the Kingsmen bullpen. Right-handed wind-up pitch and fouled off of the catcher, Christian Burney. Quickly, 2 strikes again. Irving seeking another punch out. Here it is from the righty. Oh, yeah. Back-to-back strikeouts to open up the third, and there are 2 gone.
Say your punchy grip.
Time called before this at-bat will begin. When we get around to the bottom half of the third, it'll be top of the order for the Kingsmen, Caden McNeil, Ryan Waters, and Christian Burney. There's some sort of delay here, perhaps an ankle guard being retrieved. We actually have a pinch hitter by the looks of it. Right-handed hitter into the box. Irving looking to go three up, 3 down, excuse me, as that slider flutters outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, tell me how many.
Outfield for the Kingsmen, De La Cruz, McNeil, and Winan. 1 ball, no strikes. Irving still out of the windup. Here's the pitch. He went with the slider again, missed low and away, but it was in a good spot, and it's 2-0. Hitters count, 2-0 pitch. Fastball fouled off hard into the cage. Ended up near the Kingsman dugout after a couple ricochets. Nice little breeze today in San Pedro, allowing for a little bit of a break from the heat, especially under the shaded area of the stands here. 2-1. Tapped foul, trickling toward the Cano baseball dugout, and it is 2-2. Two, a strike away from ending the third in style. Irving's pitch. Upstairs. Full count. Payoff pitch coming, 3-2. Out of the windup, here it is from Irving, and he plunked it. Lost his grip on the curveball, and a runner reaches first. Just the second base runner for Cano baseball here in these 3 innings.
How many more?
So here comes a right-hander. He was the batter who had come up a moment ago. It wasn't a pinch hitter. I think they were just accidentally about to bat out of order, and they realized it before it was too late. Irving's first pitch fastball catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. Time called by the batter. 0-1.
Sugar cane. Who? Wednesday. Feels good out here, doesn't
it? Pitch coming from Irving. And it's laced into right field, down for a base hit. Winan fields it and gets it into the second baseman, Daniel. Holds him to a single, but it is a base hit. First hit of the game for Cano. They've got 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom or in the top of the third, and are threatening down 2 runs. A little bit of an infield switch. Dino Catani being advised to refrain from holding on the runner at first. Irving out of the stretch throws a curveball in the dirt. No swing, says the home plate umpire, and the ball dances away from the Kingsman dugout. Both runners advance via the wild pitch, and this is looking really dangerous now. The tying run at second base. Irving's got to find something here. The tying run at second. The go-ahead at the plate here in the third inning. The positive, he's back into the windup. And he takes full advantage with a fastball that is fouled out toward the parking lot.
Can't hit that blue. The blue bullet? The blue bullet.
Is that what y'all grab with the blue ball?
Yeah.
Mr. Young, you look familiar. Like, I've seen you on the internet before. So.
Really?
Yeah. You got that face.
Do you want to?
No.
Base you want to?
After the foul ball, Irving settles back in. To the stretch he goes. Puts the fastball right down the middle. That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tying run on second, but it can be alleviated with a good pitch here. One, 2. That's to the backstop. Run's going to come in via the wild pitch. Got away from Irving, and a run scores.
They tell me to run away when you were playing, huh? I was a scorer. I was eating guys like you.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The shutout is broken.
I did. I did. I was going.
2-strike pitch for Irving. And he fired that one high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here in the top of the third. Tie and run 90 feet away. Mike Irving looking to finish what he started here in the third. 2-strike pitch. In the dirt, under Bernie. To the backstop it goes, and we're tied. And Bernie threw it into right field. It was a walk. The runner had run down to first, and now he takes second. A circus of errors ties this game and then puts the go-ahead in scoring position.
He gained about 100.
2-2 the score. Cano baseball in the Kingsmen Baseball Academy. A good one on hand here in San Pedro. That one's just north of the letters. A ball to the left-handed hitting number 14. Reached base his first time at the walk, and he was stranded on second.
I like it. He loves it.
Runner striding off second. Big lead there. Irving comes to the plate and missed high again. 2-0.
kind of play around and hang out.
You say you need my fun facts today?
You play forward or D?
I play big.
Coach Joe Hudak going to come out to the mound and have a chat with Micah Irving. Back here after the mound visit, Mike Irving still with a little bit of work to do. In a tie game, 2 runs in this inning already from Cano. The go-ahead on second base. 2 balls, no strikes to the left-handed hitting 3-hole hitter for Cano. The pitch from Micah. That one just missed the letters again. No help in the top of the zone from our man behind home plate today. 3 balls, no strikes.
I love you better, kid. Come on, Micah. Finish it, bud.
I believe the Kingsmen may have intentionally walked the hitter with the 3-0 count, unless the count was wrong back here. So it'll be second and first with 2 gone. A force on every base, at least. But the cleanup hitter at the plate for Cano in a spot to put them ahead. The Kingsmen just gave up their first runs of the trip after a 10-0 shutout victory. Irving throws down to second. He got off to a quick start in game 2, but has run into a little bit of traffic here.
Come on, Micah.
First pitch. Irving missed high with the slide.
Micah, Micah.
1-0. Irving just looking to find some consistency. Throws the fastball at the knees, and it was pounded foul. 1-1. Top of the order coming up for the Kingsmen, but it's been a while since the black and gold have been at the plate hitting. 1-1, hit to the second base side, right at Logan Daniel, and the catch is made to retire the side. 2 runs in the top of the third, and we're all tied up here in San Pedro. 2-2 right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Top of the order for the Kingsmen, bottom half of inning number 3. 2-2 the score. Cano put up 2 in the top half. We'll see what the Kingsmen's answer is. Caden McNeil sees the first pitch fly by, and it's high of the zone for ball 1. Caden doubled and scored in the first inning, laced a double down the left field line, and then scored the game's opening run. Tried to square late, and that ball got stuck in the fence. That's the second time we've seen that today. Ryan Waters successfully able to get the ball out from the fence. Took him a couple tries jumping up with the bat, but the on-deck hitter does its job. So the count is 1-1 after the foul ball. We'll see if McNeil tries to square again or if he's swinging away. Out of the windup, here's the pitch. And it is up and in. McNeil showing off his best matrix to get out of the way of that one. 2-1. Out of the windup, here's the pitch from the right-hander. Here it is. The same spot this time. McNeil slower to get out of the way. Drilled with the pitch. He'll head to first. The Kingsmen have the go-ahead on leadoff. McNeil always a threat to run. He takes an aggressive lead at first base. Ryan Waters struck out his first time, and here he is for at-bat number 2. He squared for a second, pulled back, and the fastball was on the outside corner of the zone, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Out of the stretch now, the Cano right-hander. Waters squared earlier that time. Got the bunt down, but foul. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. McNeil has stayed put at first to this point. Takes a shuffle off of first. Good 10-foot lead. Waters squaring again with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waters pops up the bunt. It's caught by the pitcher, and McNeil was off of the first base bag. He broke for second, and the Kingsmen have just been doubled up. Two outs in the inning after the attempted bunt goes wrong. And here's Christian Burney. Takes a first pitch high that bounced off the catcher's glove and headed to the dirt behind home plate.
Come on, Christian. 2-out rally.
Out of the windup once again, the Cano right-hander. And Burney swings and misses at one that was at his shoulder blades. 1-1. 2-2 the score. All even. Burney sits on the curveball and drills it. A ground ball through the left side hole in the infield. Base hit for Burney extends the inning, and it's gummy hard to hit with a man on and 2 out.
Now that I got the icy off my hand, I got
So here is Gummy. He singled and scored his first time to the dish in inning number 1. Cano baseball going to make a defensive switch here. No substitution, but they're switching the third baseman and the second baseman. to make that decision with 2 outs in the third. Bernie's going to take off. That's got to be a balk. Bernie's in there, but he's not going to be in there because he was safe anyway. He's going to be in there because that was a balk. Christian Bernie got an excellent jump running from first to second, and when the pitcher realized it, he stopped his motion and tried to throw a pickoff to second base. You can't do that, folks. Bernie's in scoring position, and now the fastball outside to Hart. 1 ball.
That's a horrible feeling. I've done that a few times. Just keep going. Right.
1-0. Hart watches it go by. The count's even at 1-1. Infield back for Cano, apart from the third baseman, who's about halfway to the outfield grass. 2-1 after the fastball missed inside. Gummy batting with a man in scoring position, trying to give the Kingsmen the lead back. Waving the bat on his left shoulder. Here's the pitch. And he rips it to right center field. It's down for a hit. Bernie being held at third base as the throw is fired home, but it gets by the catcher. Bernie sprinting for the plate. Throw to the plate. He's safe. Christian Bernie threw on the brakes, but the heads-up play after the throw got by the catcher sees Bernie score and the Kingsmen take the lead. Kingsmen 3, Cano 2. Montgomery Hart gives the Kingsmen the lead back. And now a big cut by Harris Clark. He's down 0-1 after the swing and a miss. Clark singled his first time, was stranded in scoring position as the first inning concluded. And now takes a swing at a curveball that filtered outside, and it's 0-2. 2 outs in the inning, 3-2 the score. A new pitcher expected in the fourth for the Kingsmen on the mound. The pitch to Harris. Looked at it. No swing, says the home plate umpire, and that ball rolls all the way around the backstop toward the Kingsman dugout. Hart goes from second to third. If the inning continues, we'll see Dino Catani again. Flew out to right field his first time. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Harris Clark, looking to go 2 for 2. 2-strike pitch. Fastball hit hard to left field. Hooks foul. Had a bit of the barrel on that one, but it's a long strike in the end.
Let's go, kids. Let's go. Straighten her out, bud. Harris.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Harris Clark settles in again. The pitch. That ball's in the dirt. Blocked. Running home, Montgomery Hart had a great read on it, and he scores standing up. 2 runs in the inning scored by the Kingsmen. Hart, the latest to come in after a great dirt ball read, makes it 4-2.
They get very
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just south of the knees, and the count runs full.
dropped it.
A good at-bat for Harris Clark, seeing a couple of long foul balls, and he's worked the count full after being down 0-2. Here's the payoff. And he hits it hard to the third base side. Fielded cleanly, long throw from the hot corner, and it's scooped for the out. Nice play in the Cano infield to retire the side, but the Kingsmen answer 2 with 2 of its own. 4-2. Kingsmen lead here, the 2026 DR trip, right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. New pitcher on the mound for the Kingsmen here in the fourth. Great day from Micah Irving. Loaded up the strikeouts. Finished with 7 strikeouts on the day. 2 runs came in that third inning, but he worked himself out of some traffic. And a new pitcher on the mound for the Kingsmen. It's Angel Rari.
Yeah.
And Angel's got a fun story. Out of the windup, he'll throw his first pitch. Hard fastball popped up in the infield, hooking foul but in play. Bernie chasing, and he does run out of room. It hit off the top of the dugout. 0-1.
Majority.
Now Angel is Angel's the second newest member of this Kingsman team from the Dominican Republic. Just moved to the States about three weeks ago, and he's back down here pitching here in the second game of today's 2-game set. 0-1. The right-hander's pitch. Missed just a bit outside. Of course, the Academy has guys coming from all over and a number of players coming in from Canada, but Angels had to deal with the language barrier coming from the Dominican. Came over, didn't speak much English, if at all. That pitch missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's some teammates of his that do speak a good amount of Spanish that serve as translators when Coach Hudak is having conversations with him out on the mound in various situations. But anytime you're coming to a new country where you don't speak the language, 3-1 now after that pitch down low, it's certainly going to be difficult. But it's been really fun getting to know him.
Angel?
All right.
3 balls, 1 strike. And that ball missed just high. Ball 4 and a leadoff walk. So a man reaches first to open up this 4th inning. Kingsmen 4, Cano 2. Angel going to have to work out of the stretch now with a man on first base. He'll fire it to first. Catani applies the tag, but in with the dive back safely is the man on first for the visitors. There's a strike in there. 5-hole hitter up right now for Cano. Struck out his first time to the dish. Rari comes set. Slide steps to the plate and missed high and away. A ball and strike.
He goes to a Christian school.
Play baseball.
1-1 pitch. Here it is. It ran inside and ducking out of the way. The right-handed hitter to keep the count alive. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike here with the man on first. Nobody out. Angel missed wide right, and that ball bounces toward the Kingsman dugout. It rolls all the way in and out of play. That's going to send... The Cano coaching staff wants that runner to be moved from second to third because the ball went out of play, but the home plate umpire is insistent that that is not going to happen. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second. Here's the pitch from Angel. Outside corner, gets the call to extend the at-bat. That's a really good pitch from Angel. So the count runs full. Angel Rari looking for his first out in a Kingsman uniform. The pitch, and he missed high. It's back-to-back walks for the Dominican. Tying run aboard here in the top of the fourth. It's 4-2, Kingsman over Cano. Here comes Joe Hudak to have a conversation with his relief pitcher. And as before mentioned, here comes the rest of the infield, but primarily Izzy Classe to have a conversation with Angel. We'll step aside for a minute, be back here on the Kingsman Baseball Network. After the mound visit, Angel Rari back on the mound. Runners on second and first, nobody out. First pitch after the visit, fires it in on the letters. Great pitch for 0-1. Some action in the Kingsman bullpen if needed. But for now, it's Rari's game, 0-1. And it's upstairs to even the count. A ball and a strike. The runner's leading off of second and first. Not held on. Rari deals, and it's down the left field line and fair. Coming in on it, De La Cruz. One run will score. De La Cruz dropped the baseball. Throw comes in. Classe unable to get it to the plate. That juggle may have cost the Kingsmen a run. Tie game as the go-ahead run now stands on second. That ball was laced down the left field line, and then De La Cruz just couldn't come up with it cleanly. It kind of died in the grass, which made the grab a little bit more difficult. But that second effort allowed the Cano base runner to get a little bit more time to skedaddle around to home. Here comes Joe Hudak, and I think the day may be done for Angel Rari. Or perhaps not. He took a few steps out of the dugout, but now just on that first step outside, Angel's going to throw it over to Izzy. Oh, I guess they were appealing. They were appealing over to third for I would assume appealing that second runner had missed third base. He did kind of stumble and hesitate after De La Cruz had bobbled that ball, but the appeal unsuccessful. Everything remains the same, 4-4 ball game. Back underway here. First pitch upstairs for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Go ahead on second. The pitch swung on and missed. A letters fastball blew by Rari. One and one. Still looking for his first out. 2 walks and a double so far. One pitch. That one is outside, maybe a bit upstairs as well. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Fastball upstairs again, 3-1. Runner leading off a second. Both Daniel and Donaldson a few steps away from holding him on. 3-1, upstairs again, ball 4. He's throwing that pitch in a good spot, but just not getting the benefit of the call. Coach Hudak walking out this time, and it'll be his second mound visit to Angel in the inning, and that will be it for the Dominican-born relief pitcher. Harris Clark going to be the next man called up. We'll be back right after this on the Kingsmen Baseball Network in a tie game here in San Pedro. Top of the fourth continues here. A new man on the mound in Harris Clark. Day done for Angel Rari. Unable to secure an out here in this fourth inning. First pitch from Clark, a fastball on the outside corner.
Doesn't get wicked.
No, I forgot. I thought I had it on me.
Runners on second and first. Harris coming into a difficult situation, but some room to work. 0-1. Squaring a bunt, the hitter. Pitch missed upstairs. 1-1. The runner on second, the lead runner, got a mighty lead off of second base. Logan Daniel shifted over to be ready for a potential back pick, but Bernie opted not to throw it that time. 1-1 the count. Clark, a deep breath, he comes home. Squaring the bunt again, this pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So far in the inning, 3 walks and an extra base hit. Clark behind 2-1, fires the pitch low.
Come on, Harris.
Had the first pitch strike, and since then, the Cano hitter has squared the bunt 3 times in a row. Has pulled back all 3 times. See if he squares again. He squared very early. 3-1 pitch. Clark needs to find the zone. Pulls back and swings through a fastball to make it 3-2. It's a good location on that pitch from the right-hander. Started the game at third base. 3-2 pitch. And gets the strikeout. A big heater on the outside corner. And there's 1 gone in the top of the 4th.
Tom Harris.
No, dog.
So Clark gets the first out of the inning. Runner still on second and first base. The go-ahead run across the diamond from home. Clark from the stretch. And a swing and a miss on the slider. Got that one down low of the zone and got the chase for strike one. No balls, one strike. Middle infield, ready to turn two if the opportunity's there. That 0-1 misses down low. One ball, one strike. Here's Clark, the pitch. And another swinging strike, 1-2. This Cano team unafraid to swing the bats. Only 2 hits in this game, though, to this point. Two strikes to the right-handed hitter. Here's Clark's delivery. Curveball, got him! Hooked it into the zone, 2 gone. The go-ahead run still at second in a tie game. 2 big strikeouts back-to-back from Harris Clark. Yes! Back to first. They say safe at first. Catani dropped the baseball. Half the dugout was out of the dugout. Coach Joe Hudak coming out to have a conversation with the home plate umpire. Coach Hudak being informed that the ball was dropped by Dino Catani. He's always having fun out here.
Yeah. They kicked the dirt.
Top of the order for Cano baseball after that bit of entertainment. Here's the pitch. Off speed, got the top of the zone. A rare called strike in the upper echelon of the zone. There's 2 strikes.
He knows like I didn't drop it.
Or 1-1, I don't know.
Clark's pitch. Outside.
Good spot. I had no idea. He put it up, but I didn't see the other one now. No, it's been 2 pitches. 2-1, I think. 2-1.
Clark with runners on second and first. Throws another slider outside.
3-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike now the count. We got that right officially from the home plate umpire. When the Kingsmen come up to hit, it'll be 6, 7, 8, but they've got to get out of this jam. And now 3-1 as that fastball missed high. In every inning of this game so far, the Kingsmen have gotten its first 2 outs of the inning via the strikeout. See if Harris can get 3 in a row. Fires the fastball in there to bring the count to full. Runners will be on the move for Cano baseball in this tied game. Clark with a big pitch on his hands. 3-2. Ground ball right side. Catani fields. Goes to first and taps the bag. Harris Clark comes in and retires 3 in a row to strand a couple of runs. 4-4 as we head to the bottom of the fourth, right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. To the bottom of the fourth we go in what's been a great ball game here in San Pedro. Tino Catani to lead it off. And he watches that one. No, it's called a strike with the swing, 0-1. Looked like Catani held the bat just enough, but it was called a strike. The lefty behind 0-1. Looking to kickstart another inning for the Kingsmen. 0-1. Catani wears it.
Bad boy, wear it. Don't rub it.
He'll take first with the hit by pitch. The second time a Kingsman has been hit in this game.
We filmed Logan and send it to his mom. We filmed Logan.
Logan Daniel up for the second time today. Reached via the error in the first, or rather the second inning. He led off the second inning and then was stranded on second. Runner on first in Catani. He'll get back, standing up, and now retake his lead. First pitch to Daniel. And it's away from the catcher. Bounced in the dirt. Catani goes first to second. An opportunity for Logan here with the tying, or rather the go-ahead run in scoring position. Time called for just a moment as some baseballs get restocked. Or no, I guess that is that a bottle of water?
Coconut water.
It's a coconut. It's a coconut. You never know what you're going to see. I saw something round, and I just assumed it was a baseball. It was a coconut. Of course it was a coconut. So after the natural hydration break, we're back to Logan Daniel at the plate. Daniel squares the bunt with Catani on second base. And now time called. Coach Joe Hudak wants to have a chat with his second baseman. It's been a great trip in the Dominican Republic so far. The team got in on Thursday, 3-hour flight from Charlotte, settled into the villas, 2 beautiful villas in Casa de Campo and La Romana, just about an hour away from where the team's playing this afternoon. As Daniel steps back in. Catani still on second. The shortstop now backs off. The throw goes over his direction. Back safely standing up. Yesterday was a great day for the team. Got the chance to head over to one of the local girls' orphanages that's a staple of this trip. Always an amazing opportunity to spend some time with those girls. Daniel squares the bunt, pops it up right side. It bounces foul. But the important thing is it hit the ground. Catani has to go back to second. He had broken for third once that bunt had bounced off the bat of Logan Daniel. But we spent about 3 hours at the girls' orphanage yesterday. It was a great time playing some kickball, playing some volleyball, getting the opportunity to just hang out with some people that, you know, it's a great opportunity to enjoy some time with friends. Daniel gets the bat around, and then the throw sails into center. Catani's going to take the opportunity to head to third, and he will round and score. Throw comes in from center, and Catani slides in ahead of the throw. A disaster from the pitcher from Cano Baseball, who threw it into center field, and Catani goes from second to home and gives the Kingsmen back the lead. 5-4 the score. Daniel's still in there. I doubt he'll still be bunting. The pitch to Logan. Missed the zone, 2-0. The pitch from the righty. Popped up, off the handle, sawed him off to the right side of the infield, and the first baseman makes the catch. 1 gone here in the fourth. 5-4 the score. The Kingsmen have retaken the lead. And here is Jake Donaldson. Donaldson swings at the first pitch he sees, skies it foul to the third base side. PJ Olvera was running after it in foul territory. Not sure why he's out there, but he almost made a nice catch on that ball. 0-1 to Donaldson. Right on left matchup. The lefty watches it go, 1-1. I know the team is looking forward to a nice day tomorrow, planning to attend a local Dominican church. And then it'll be a nice day on the beach for the team after a couple of days today. 2-1 after that high fastball. First games of the spring season today. A long time out on the field. I'm sure the guys will just want to relax tomorrow. Two balls and a strike. Donaldson digs in. The right-hander takes a deep breath, comes home. And it's high and away, 3 balls and a strike. On deck for the Kingsmen, Brody Winan struck out swinging his first time, awaiting his second at-bat. The right-hander brings the leg up on the 3-1. And he missed outside. It's a walk. Another free pass. The Kingsmen put a man on first. Up just 1 run, and Winan comes to the plate with a man down. 5-4 here from San Pedro. Griffin Leonard here on the call. Kingsman Baseball Academy against Cano Baseball. Game 2 of 4 here in this 2026 Dominican Republic trip. Working out of the stretch now, the right-hander, wearing the red of the Cano baseball team, but that red is a Philadelphia Phillies hat by the looks of it. Here's the pitch. Winding squares. Pitch is just high. The throw down to second's a good one, but just ahead of the throw is Donaldson with a stolen base. That pitch was in a perfect spot for the catcher to pop up and get it down to second. But Donaldson just ahead of the throw with a head-first dive. One ball, no strikes. Winding the open right-handed stance. Here's the pitch. And a big hack. Came up empty, 1-1. Ball and a strike. The pitcher staring down Donaldson at second base. Now comes to the plate. Missed the knees by an inch or two, and it's 2-1. After winding, it'll be Matt De La Cruz and then the top of the order. Scheduled to play 6 today. It's the bottom of the 4th. 2-1. We'll have to wait as they throw over to second. Two on delivery now as the runner breaks for third. Throw down. A good one. And he's safe. Safe as Donaldson with another stolen base. Very close down at third. But Donaldson nabbing the bag by the slimmest of margins. Cano baseball third baseman looking like he was going to attempt the hidden ball trick again. Coach Joe Hudak wants to give him a high five. Everybody's having some fun out here. 5-4 the score. The Kingsmen with another run just 90 feet away. Here's the pitch. And it is high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Put runners on the corners for Matt De La Cruz. Meeting to the mound coming. We'll step aside here momentarily on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Matt De La Cruz comes up in a big spot for the Kingsmen Baseball Academy. The black and gold up 5-4 with another run on third base if they can bring him in. Runners on the corners with one out. Before we get things going, a meeting in the infield. Everybody on high radar. Bottom of the order for the Kingsmen. DLC struck out looking his first time. Will be the top of the order, and Caden McNeil after De La Cruz.
She wasn't staying with me anyway, but I wasn't going to leave her here.
I'm scared. Just drink this. It's so fun.
Right on right matchup, a new arm in for
Put your mouth down.
Cano baseball, and a big swing and a miss from De La Cruz, who was going after that first pitch fastball. 0-1. De La Cruz playing left field today. He'd love to put one out in left field and bring a run in. Time called by the hitter. Oh, and 1 the count. DLC hits one into right. That'll work too. Sends the right fielder way back. He makes the catch over his shoulder. Tagging first to second goes Weiner. He'll slide into second, and Donaldson strolls home to score the run. Sacrifice fly to perfection. Matt DLC drives in a run and Weiner into scoring position. So here's Matt De La Cruz. Fastball, or rather not Matt De La Cruz, it's Caden McNeil now. And then that fastball is on the outside corner. De La Cruz with the big sacrifice fly grabs himself an RBI and makes it 6-4. And now it's the top of the order, and McNeil, who's reached both times he's been at the plate. 0-1. That one's upstairs, crashes back to the cage over here. Running around second, heading to third, Weiner. And he thought about heading home, but thinks better of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's on third base with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike. The right-handed pitch to McNeil. Outside corner, just missed it. It's a ball, and it's 2-1. I'd like to thank you for spending your time with us this afternoon, wherever you may be. We're out here in the Dominican Republic in San Pedro. It's been a great afternoon for baseball to kickstart this spring season. A ton of games on tap. Foul ball off to the right side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet, there's a new episode of the Kingsmen Corner that came out yesterday. Details every game in the spring schedule. Coach Joe Hudak giving some great analysis on what's to come for both the prospect and the varsity teams this spring. We invite you to check that out, but not until this one's over. We've got a fun finish in store. 2 strikes to McNeil, and it's in the dirt. Ball 3. Full count here for McNeil. Slide step. Ground ball foul off the Kingsman dugout and out of play. The KBA up 6-4. Back and forth affair here in game 2 after their first game of the day against Esperanza was all Kingsmen. Couple quick words of encouragement from catcher to pitcher, trying to end this 4th inning with only 2 runs across. Another payoff pitch coming up here from the Cano right-hander. Spiked it in the dirt, off the cage. Run comes in, and Weiner. So another wild pitch brings in a run. It's now 7-4. Third walk of the inning. The Kingsmen have put their biggest inning together without a hit. 3 walks, a hit by pitch, and a couple of fly ball outs. But it's been enough. Here's Ryan Waters. Upstairs on the first pitch, it's 1-0. That 1-0's inside to Waters, make it 2 balls and no strikes. For Cano in the top of the 5th, it'll be hitters 2, 3, and 4. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to the lefty. McNeil on the move. Pitch in there for a strike. The throw down to second. Not in time. A stolen base for McNeil. Ball ended up on the ground as well. 2-1 the count after the pitch was a called strike. And the Kingsmen with another man in scoring position. Right on left matchup. Platoon advantage for Waters with Christian Burney to hit if this inning continues. 2-1 upstairs. Three and 1. That's in there for a strike to bring the count to full. A good 3-1 pitch from the Cano baseball relief pitcher. First out of the pen in this game. A couple of big righties have been on the mound for Cano, throwing a little bit of heat to test these Kingsmen hitters. 3-2 trying to get out of this inning. And a swing and a miss will accomplish that for Cano. Waters strikes out for the second time today. And we will head to the 5th. 7-4, the Kingsmen lead. A big 4th inning for the KBA. We'll step aside and be back here in a minute. It's the 2026 DR trip on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Top of the fifth here, a 3-run lead for the Kingsmen trying to close this one out. Harris Clark delivers a first pitch ball. I have been told that this is going to be the final inning of today's 2-game set. So 3 outs away from their second win in as many games. 7-4 the score. Harris Clark delivers a 1-0 fastball that threads the needle for strike 1. Hitters 2, 3, and 4 in the Cano lineup trying to rally. They've had an answer a couple times already, but every time that they've hit, the Kingsmen have hit right back. 1-1 from Clark. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 from the windup. Here's Harris. Missed the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. In the windup, here's the 2-1. It's grounded left side. Tough play for Classe. He knocked it down, but he couldn't get it cleanly, and it'll be a base hit to start the inning. It's a tough hop to handle. Classe kept it in the infield, but no play to get the fleet of foot leadoff man once that ball was on the ground. Right on left matchup, a runner on first base and nobody out. First ball high and away. Here comes Coach Joe Hudak to have a quick word with his pitcher. No activity as of late in the Kingsmen bullpen. Coach Hudak wants this one to be 1-on-1. We'll be back in a minute. We're back here in the top of the fifth, final inning of the game here. 7-4 the score, Kingsmen and Cano. Line drive center field, fresh off that mound visit, and a base hit. They throw back to second, and Logan Daniel wasn't on the bag. It was a huge turnaround second for the lead runner. Caden McNeil came up throwing to second, but Daniel couldn't get over to apply the tag, and Cano escapes. Would have been disaster, but now the tying run up to the plate. 3-run lead, 2 men on, and nobody out here in the 5th inning. Here's Clark out of the stretch. First pitch slider nearly hooked it into the zone, ball 1. Moderate lead off the second base for the lead runner, 1-0, and it's outside. Bernie does a good job to keep that one in the glove. Two balls, no strikes. If you can get this out, it feels a little easier, but you start to hold your breath if this man gets on for Cano. And it's ripped down the line and fair. Down the left field line, De La Cruz goes to chase. Runner scores from second, racing around third. That back runner, Donaldson, no throw to the plate, and it's a 1-run game. 2-run double to make it 7-6. 2, 3, 4 had been up in the top of the inning, and they all delivered. Here's Clark going to appeal over to third. The Kingsmen are appealing The Kingsmen were appealing. The Kingsmen were appealing for a missed bag, and Coach Joe Hudak not happy with the situation. The score 7-6. Tying run is at second base. Harris Clark looking for an out here to start to turn this thing around. They're 3 outs away from the win. First pitch. And it's a foul ball to the cage, 0-1.
Sorry.
It's been an offensive battle. Micah Irving shut down Cano in the first 2 innings. They were able to scrape 2 runs off of him in the third. Touched up Angel Rari for 2 in the fourth. And they've grabbed 2 here in the fifth. Ground ball to the third base side is by Donaldson, who didn't find the baseball, and this game is tied. Routine ground ball to the shortstop, and it got under his glove. It's 7-7 here in San Pedro. Go ahead run on first, and still nobody out. Swing and a miss. The ball gets by Bernie on that first pitch to the new hitter. Into scoring position he goes. It's 0-1. Seems like things are just moving really fast right now. Nobody out in the top of the fifth. The Kingsmen are now going to need to score in order to win this game. And a foul ball once again slashed to the first base side. It's 1-1. One missed outside. Clark settling in, right-hander on the mound, and gets a swing and a miss. A nasty pitch. Bernie throws to first, and the throw pulled him off the bag. Bernie caught that ball. It looked like he caught that ball cleanly. The umpire signaled it as a drop third strike, and then Bernie missed the throw down to first. I can't imagine much can be done with just the one umpire. It's not like somebody can come in and overrule. But I understand the frustration from Coach Hudak, who rarely shows much frustration when he's out here in the Dominican Republic. But the last inning and a half has certainly been tough sledding. Now in a tied game, and after they get a strikeout, they don't get the out for it. Now runners on second and first, nobody out. Harris Clark came in a big spot in the fourth, and he got out of a jam. Looking for something here in the fifth. Clark comes set. Big first pitch to set the tone. And it's in the dirt. Bernie scrambles and gets there, preventing any runners from moving 90 feet. 1-0.
Your strap is off.
Here's Clark came in for Angel Rari in the bottom of the fourth inning. Or rather the top of the fourth inning. Came in and retired 3 straight. Here in the fifth, he's had a strikeout and he's had a ground ball that was an error. But the first 5 hitters to the plate here in the fifth have reached base. Harris Clark comes set. 1-0 after this short delay, and it's ripped into left field. De La Cruz going back on it. It is over his head off the wall. De La Cruz whips it in. 1 run will score. Rounding third, coming home. Donaldson holds, and it's a 2-run double to give Cano baseball the lead, 9-7. Harris Clark has surrendered the lead now, a double. 5 runs here in this inning already. And the first pitch swinging strike to make it 0-1 to the next hitter. The Kingsmen won the first game of today's 2-game set by a score of 10-0. They've led by as many as 2 today, but this is the first time that the Kingsmen have trailed. 1-1. A ball and a strike. Runner on second base, and still no one out. Harris checks on second, now throws to the plate. A swing and a miss, strike 2. Two strikes on the hitter now. Clark searching for the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch. And he got it. Strike 3. It's technically his second strikeout of the inning, but only the first one that will count as an out. There's one down and a man still on second. One gone, 2-run lead for Cano. And a hard line drive into the Cano dugout. I believe everyone got out of the way. 0-1 after the foul ball. Ground ball, shortstop side. Backhand, no good. DLC retrieves in left. The ball gets under his glove, and the run will score without a throw as the throw goes to second instead. That makes it 10-7. A 6 spot for Cano in the 5th. First pitch, a hammered foul ball beyond the fence in right field, or in the first base side, excuse me. Well foul. It is 0-1. The Kingsmen have scored in 3 of the 4 innings of this contest. They scored in 6 of the 8 innings here today. They're going to need to score in a 7th. They're going to need to score a number. The pitch from Clark, a slider down low. A lot of movement on that ball. Started inside and got back over the plate, but too low to be considered.
Yeah, she drives. We'll walk, but we can't. We're on the motorcycle.
Foul ball makes it 2-2. Being told the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harris Clark certainly won't mind that with a runner on first and 1 away. Here's the 2-strike pitch, and it's to the backstop. Bernie scrambling to recover. Runner moves from first to second. Harris taking the blame for that one. Just ran inside on Bernie. Two balls and 2 strikes. Clark searching for out number 2 of the inning. And that one was behind the right-handed hitter. The count runs full.
Come on, Harris.
Go, Harris.
He's still in a good spot. Looking for location with that slider. Missed inside a couple of times. He'll be looking to come back over the plate here with the full count. Runner on second, 1 away. And it's a flare shot right field. It's going to drop in. The right fielder making the play, getting the ball into Catani. That was Winan who got it in quickly, and the runners are on the corners. So runners are on the corners now with 1 out. Cano has batted around in this 5th inning. 6 runs on the board and looking for more. First pitch in there for a strike. Clark ahead in the count here from the stretch with the man on first and third. Spikes the slider down low looking for the chase. It's 1-1. One swung on and missed to make it 1-2. Here's Clark has the hitter with 2 strikes. Trying to get one more step of the way. And he threw it inside on him. Runner slides into second with a stolen base. And they say that pitch hit him. It was caught by Bernie. At least from here, it didn't look like there was much of a change in direction. But because of the hit by pitch, Clark loses the 2-strike count, and now the bases are loaded. It was a tough 5th inning for Harris Clark. He came in and did a big job in the 4th, getting them out of the jam. But Cano's bats woke up in the 5th, and 6 runs have come in. Nemo Barnes to the mound when we return here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Back here in the top of the 5th, it's been a big inning for Cano. 6 runs across, and they have the bases loaded with 1 away. Nemo Barnes out of Bowling Green, Ohio, is the pitcher entrusted to come in and try to get the Kingsmen out of this jam. Right on left matchup. A long time looking in for Barnes prior to throwing his first pitch. Now he comes set at the belt. Here it is. Barnes fires an outside ball. The fastball ran away from the hitter. And it's 1-0. The Kingsmen, as I mentioned earlier, will have the day off tomorrow. Dominican Church on tap, and then a day of rest. That pitch misses outside in about the same spot to make it 2-0. Monday, the team will be back at it in La Romana. The game just about 5 minutes from Casa de Campo. Nemo's 2-0. Gets a swing and a miss. It was once again at about the same exact spot. 2 inches off the plate, but that time he got the swing. Two balls and a strike. That ball is popped way up in the air. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes after a couple of swings from the lefty. And now the slider, or the curveball, excuse me, barely tapped, but tapped enough to evade the glove of Christian Burney, and it remains 2-2. Barnes' curveball sat on and tapped foul to the right-hand side this time. Looking like he has pretty good control over that breaking ball. Kingsmen 2 outs away from ending this tough stretch here in the 5th inning. They love a strikeout here to keep the runners in place. 2-2 again. Back to the fastball and another foul ball off the third base side cage. 2-2 the count. Barnes, the right-hander, bearing in on the left-handed hitter. Bases juiced for Cano. Barnes comes set. Glances at the bags and comes home. High fastball laid off of 3-2. So really good take after seeing some off-speed to watch that fastball right above the letters. The count is full, the bases are loaded, and the stakes are high. Here's the pitch from Barnes. Curveball, tapped right side. Catani can't get there. Into right field. Brody gets that ball in. It's heading for the plate. Bernie makes the catch and then tags the runner who is out of the baseline for the second out of the inning. 1 run does score, but that's a great throw from Brody Winan out in right field, and maybe an even better snag from Christian Bernie to keep that one in the baseline. So the score now 11-7. 7 runs here in this inning for Cano. Barnes has gotten 1 out. He needs 1 more. Runners on the corners for the team in red, and time called by the batter. First pitch from Barnes settles in there with the curveball. That's a nice pitch to open up the account. 0-1. When the Kingsmen come to the plate, it'll be Dino Catani, it'll be Christian Bernie, Gummy Hart, and Harris Clark, 3, 4, 5, as that foul ball was hit off of the foot of Christian Bernie. Bernie needs a second, but appears to be all right to continue. It's 0-2. Coach Hudak giving out some instructions with the runners on the corners. Third first defense alive and well here. 2 strikes on the hitter. Nemo will focus on him. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Runner on the move and a foul back to the cage to extend the inning. So still the count 0-2. We saw the runner break from first 1 pitch ago. We'll see if he does so again. 0-2. Popped up right center field. Tracking it. Brody Weiner. Center field also back, and that ball's down. Caden McNeil hucks it in quickly. Into Daniel. He'll throw to third as a run comes in, but prevents the double from becoming a triple. Two runs scored to make it 13-7. Next batter up to the dish. Nemo still looking for that third out. He gets a swinging strike for strike 1. It's a tough way to end a great day for this Kingsmen team that put up a really, really good game one. Started off game two similarly, and the runs have just piled up as Cano's bats have really come alive. 0-1, the spin, no throw down to second. And of course, the Kingsmen offense will have one more crack at it. We've seen the bats that they have, the at-bats they're capable of, and this game is by no means over. Runner breaks early, Barnes throws to third, and a balk has been called, so the throw over won't matter. Barnes had his back leg flinch a little bit when he tried to step off, and that was enough to draw the call. Runner moves to third, and now just 90 feet away. In the dirt, past Bernie, hobbling to the ball, Christian Bernie, and the run scores. (14-7) the score. Cano with another one here in an inning. Just does not feel like it's going to end. 2 balls and a strike. In the windup once again, Nemo Barnes. He fires the pitch outside. It was dropped by Bernie, and it's 3-1. That's popped up, playable. Third baseman Classe over and makes the catch to retire the side. 10 runs in the 5th for Cano. They lead by 7, and the Kingsmen have work to do when we return. This is the 2026 DR trip right here on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Where are we in the order?
Here in the bottom of the 5th, last bats for the Kingsmen. 14-7 the score after Cano Baseball found a 10 spot in the 5th. 14 runs in 3 innings for the visitors, and now the Kingsmen have one more chance to rally. Christian Bernie, the leadoff man, and he laces the first pitch a mile, but foul. Bernie sent that one to the stratosphere, but in the end, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch, and that's low, ball 1. Christian Burney, I mentioned it earlier, played for the summer team. And it was a tough summer at the plate for him in some aspects, but of course he's playing with guys that are 4 years older than him. As he takes a big hack at that one, comes up empty 1-2. But he has really found his stride at the plate with the academy here. He's hoping for a big spring as he gets ready for college ball. 1-2. The pitch from the righty. And it's off the knob of the bat. Now, if the bat did not hit that ball, I believe the ball would have hit Christian Burney. And it remains 1-2. From the windup, here's the Cano right-hander trying to finish off Christian. And he won't do it with that one. It was a slider way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Apologize for any background noise. I hope you can hear me and the game okay. Kingsmen baseball here in San Pedro, Dominicana. 2-2. Burney fights it off. It's a really good defensive hack from Burney. Here in the 5th, it's Christian Burney, Montgomery Hart, Harris Clark. They're going to need a lot more than that in this inning if they're to come back in this one. 2-2. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. I think Burney tried everything in his power to wear that pitch, but it just would not ride enough inside on him. So the count full to the Kingsman catcher, looking to do a job as a leadoff man, facing a big deficit. Burney's payoff pitch. Ground ball, first base side, stays fair and is collected by the first baseman, who taps the bag. Really good at bat for Burney, just frustrated with the way it ended. So here's Gummy with 1 out. Montgomery Hart, the cleanup man, 2 for 2 with a couple of base hits. The pitcher going to step off before facing one of the Kingsmen's best bats today. Out of the windup, right versus left, the lefty hitter prepares for the righty pitch. And it's high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The righty kicks and brings it home. It's outside for ball 2. After Hart, it'll be Harris Clark and then Dino Catani. Two balls, no strikes to Gummy. Long time looking in, and now beginning the wind-up, the Cano right-hander. Hart watches it go. It's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Two on pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Hart will walk, and he'll run as that ball to the backstop, ready to take advantage of anything that went wrong. He'll stick around at first, though, with Harris Clark coming up. Well, at least it was Clark's spot. It will be Israel Clase. So here is Izzy. Came in to play third a couple innings ago. Clark no longer hitting as the pitcher. It'll be Izzy. First pitch. And it is upstairs for a ball. The Kingsmen chasing a 7-run deficit here in the last inning of what has been 2 games today. That pitch just missed the zone on the inner half. 2 balls, no strikes. Clase hit in game 1. He was 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and he also had a walk. 2-0. Clase watches it on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Did not love the call. Hart still striding off of first base. Two-one, and it hit Clase on the lower leg. Back-to-back reach for the Kingsmen. It's a good sign in trying to mount a rally when the opponent's giving you free passes, but Clase shaken up from that one. A meeting on the mound. We'll step aside for a minute. The Kingsmen continue their rally when we return on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Back here after the quick mound visit, it is Dino Catani. Runners on second and first, a ways to go, but the building blocks are there for a late game rally. Right versus left, the first pitch to Dino. Watches it go upstairs. One ball, no strikes. Middle of the order up for the Kingsmen here in the 5th. Catani lifted, foul, up and over our heads here and into the trees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just a beautiful ballpark we have here in San Pedro. One of the fun things about this trip is you get in the bus and you don't really know where you're going to end up. We showed up to this park after driving through neighborhood off the interstate for a couple of minutes. Nothing resembling baseball, and you turn the corner and there it is, and it's a beauty. 1-1 gets by the catcher. Hart did not see that get by the catcher initially and decided not to risk it given the deficit. I don't mind that base running one bit. It's 2-1. Logan Daniel awaits his turn in the on-deck circle. As Catani tries to move the train along. Two-one. And Dino lifts a high fly ball right field, but foul. Looking out of play and toward the batting cages. 2-2.
Let's go. Ready to start? Thank you.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Dino Catani trying to fight and keep this at-bat alive. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it off hard to the screen. Does so successfully.
No, tan duro eso. Cacho.
Another 2-strike pitch coming up to Dino. It's a fastball. He hits it shallow left center field. Dummy tags the center fielder, makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and Hart is back to second. Kingsman down to its final out today. Logan Daniel entrusted upon to keep the rally going. Daniel today 0 for 2, reached on an error and popped out to first. First pitch to the second baseman. Lower the knees, ball 1.
One out, one baseball out.
One ball, no strikes. Hart on second. Classe on first. 2 balls, no strikes. That fastball is in there to Daniel for a strike. Black and gold still fighting here with 2 away in the 5th. Jake Donaldson to hit if the game continues. Daniel watches it go. It's at the letters for a called strike. And the Kingsmen are down to its final strike, 2-2.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch coming to Daniel. And it is upstairs to bring the count to full. Runners will be on the move here in the 5th, with Daniel trying to make something happen and extend this ball game. I'd like to thank you for joining us today on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. We'll be back on Monday for a game against one of the local village sides from La Romana. We can't wait. Game slated for a 10 a.m. Dominican time start. That's 9 Eastern. 3-2. Popped up. Foul. Potentially playable. The catcher is chasing, and he lost it. Overran the ball, and Logan Daniel has new life. That ball landed in foul territory, and the catcher had the time to get there. He just took a step or two too far. Another 3-2 coming up here. Payoff pitch, runners on the move. And it's inside, high and tight for a ball. And this game continues. Here's Jake Donaldson. 8-hole hitter in today's second game. Had a great appearance on the mound in game 1 against Esperanza. And he's done a good job at shortstop today. Has the bases loaded in a big spot. 2 down. First pitch from the right-hander coming from Cano. And it's down the heart of the plate for a called strike. And Cano ahead in the count. No balls and a strike. Donaldson locks in. He swings and fouls one off to the screen, and it's 0-2. It was a strike, but now he's in an 0-2 hole. So far in the inning, 2 walks and a hit by pitch. The Kingsmen may need to get a hit or 2 if they're to extend this ball game. Donaldson will have the bat ready. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out with the high fastball. And that will do it for the ball game. Final score 14-7. Cano Baseball defeats the Kingsmen Baseball Academy in the second game of today's 2-game set. Kingsmen fall to 1-1. They'll be back at it again on Monday once again. They're taking on La Romana. That game starts 10 a.m. local time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We hope you can join us. Thanks for joining us on the call here today. I've been Griffin Leonard. We'll talk to you on Monday as we keep on enjoying this Dominican Republic trip. Have a great day.
No, ya me con un que yo diera iba a cambiar uno.
Oh, this is the funny thing. We don't have to wait on the.
We're not going to think about it.
Okay, I will.
Oh, I put it down.
We certainly. No. I was just thinking about like topics and all this stuff and having a conversation.
Coming back here.
Hold on.
Ya, pero no vamos a gritar, no.
¿Quién? ¿Qué pasó?